Fletcher, back again. I'm always on this dang camera. I hope everyone enjoys looking at me. So we were getting some donkeys doctored by Dr. Lucas. Donkeys can be a bit stubborn sometimes, and poor Des kind of started getting dragged by one of them, and she had to let go, so we had to kind of track him down, and we ended up grabbing her and we got her back in her pen. I'd like to say it only took one, but it probably took about 4. When we got the donkey back, we definitely were happy. No one likes chasing donkeys, but I think donkeys like to be chased.
Hi you guys, my name is Desiree at Also in a Barn today. So today, my day was very interesting. I thought today drinking my coffee would be great. I don't know if you guys saw, I was putting her away and I slammed the crap out of Abe's tool thing. Luckily, the good horse was great, but on top of that, Band-Aids. Couldn't you just love Band-Aids? This one donkey just was not having it today. I don't know what her deal is, but she ran away. So the guys had to pitch in and help us out. So today, what we just work on is JP. JP has a cut on her eyelid. The next few days, I'm gonna be working with her, put a little sedation so she doesn't feel the eye. Put some eye drops in and put some eye ointment just to help with the infection. And then, yeah, it has to be cleaned every day, twice a day. So for bird's eye, the big white Purton draft, we put Wonder Dust. So it could just keep in all the dried blood in, and then silver spray so it doesn't get itchy.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Lucas here at All Seated in a Barn. So we just had a horse that we're gonna adopt out. So before anybody goes out, we do, even though they're already sound, we do a double check, make sure they're 100%, booster their vaccinations, and he went to a fabulous home. So we're very excited about that. The other horse we just finished, we did an enucleation on him. He had some pretty good cancer. Eye was really bad, painful. Took that out 2 weeks ago. So today all we did was we did a suture removal and he looks great. Bert is the one we took his eye out and he is perfect now. It's just maintenance to get that everything 100% and he's golden.
My name is Jillian Lee. We just got my horse checked so we can take him home and adopt him. I found All Seated in a Barn when I was looking for my first horse. My first trainer introduced me to the barn and we came out looking for horses. This is Gus. I actually believe he chose us. We went out to Brian Lawson's place looking at some horses and we were looking at the horse next to him and he peeked his head over and I think he just chose us. Pretty much everything. He's gonna be really versatile, really everything. It was pretty easy, pretty simple. We found him, brought him over, got him checked, now we're taking him home. She gave him his vaccines, did a brief lameness and got his certificate so that we can move him into our stables. I'm so excited. I'm excited to be with him all the time, use him, ride him, and spend all the time I can with him.
Hey friends, I'm really excited to announce that our tickets are going on sale for our Bayou Boil, yummy seafood boil. The tickets are on sale now, so I'm really excited to invite you. We're going to have the most amazing food by Chef Mayor Brown. We will have live music, dancing, amazing cocktails. We're gonna have Penny's Gyms making beautiful hats. We're gonna have a cigar bar, fun games, and you gotta come because if you don't, you're gonna miss out on something really wonderful. And you participating and coming to this event is helping All Seated in a Barn. Buy your tickets today and bring a friend, bring many friends.
Hi, my name's Walker Reynolds. I'm the farrier out here at All Seated in a Barn, and today we're working on something a little different. We're working on a horse named Ollie. He come in and he just doesn't have any foot to him. It's just super short and he's really sensitive. So today we're gonna put some shoes on him all the way around and then he's gonna get to sit for a while and grow some foot out so he can be a little bit more comfortable. And pretty easy to trim this horse. All we have to do is wire brush the feet and kind of rasp them flat and get a shoe nailed on, and we're even gonna put pads on the front feet. And then one thing when I'm nailing up on horses, I try to make sure that my nails are, a little higher, because if I get them real low in the wall, it doesn't have much integrity down there. So if they were to pull a shoe, a lot of times they'll rip a lot of hoof wall off with it. So if I get my nails up a little higher, when they pull a shoe, that wall's a lot stronger up there, so normally it doesn't damage the hoof wall. And another thing about this horse is the vet had taken x-rays for me last week, so I kind of knew what I was looking at, but in the x-rays you can see, we're at millimeters of sole depth. It's super short. So I don't know why this horse is so short. Did he get trimmed short, or were his feet wet and just brittle and broke off? But we just need to get some length on him, and it's always kind of weird. We're always worried about taking length off of horses and trying to set shoes back and shorten the toe. This horse, I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to build some foot on him so he has something to walk on.
So this is my baby Red. He's my horse that I use for all the kid rides. He's my baby. I fell in love with him the minute he got off the truck from the auction. He's a keeper here at the barn. Anyway, this is my guy, and I love him to pieces. Red boy. Mwah. He was very ornery when he got here. He was a ranch horse. He was kind of ornery, but I put my magic touch on him, and he's my pocket pony here at the barn. And he loves me, and he just does what I want him to do. And I haven't ridden very much, but I do ride him every now and then. I get on him bareback, and he's just a good horse. He's very gentle with the kids.
Good morning. My name is Terry, and I've been volunteering out here for about 5 years. This morning we are on our way to go over and get Rue. Rue is about 15. When she came in, she was super sick. So for the first month, she was in quarantine. And she's finally over that. She was really shut down, super shut down. She wouldn't hold her head up. She wouldn't look at you. So I've been giving her attention for about probably a week and a half now, and she's just coming out of her shell. She loves the attention. She loves to be groomed now. Her head's up, where before she wouldn't even hold her head up. And now she's a different horse, and we're gonna take her out to the arena and let her get some exercise. Hey, Rue. And then I'll groom her. Her eyes need some drops in them. They're still just a little bit goopy in the corners. She seems to be a really sweet horse. Once she puts a little more weight on, then we will assess her and see what she knows. I think she's probably trained. Hey, Mama. Hey, pretty girl. Good morning. Hi, Mama. Hi. You've been rolling. Hi, pretty girl. She has doe eyes. She just has big deer eyes. We try to take them out once or twice a week if we can, if they are trained to be led safely. If they stand in pens, horses weren't made to stand in pens. They're made in the wild to move. So if they were out in the wild, they would cover 20 miles a day grazing. And for them just to stand, their legs can swell and get stocked up, is what we call it. It's very important for them to get out and get their exercise. So we took her out Monday for the first time, and she did really well. And so we're gonna start taking her out and make sure she gets some exercise.
Good morning, everyone. It's Tiffany with All Seated in a Barn. Today is a really special day for me. One of our horses, Albert, got adopted out, and the adoptee reached out asking if we can provide some lessons to create that beautiful relationship and that union. And so I'm really excited. She's gonna come down and take a lesson with me, and for the next couple of weeks, we're gonna work together, the three of us, me, Albert, and his new mom. The goal of this is to create a beautiful union and relationship between the two of them. Since I worked with Albert so much and I know the horse so well, I was asked to help her out with creating that relationship and becoming comfortable with her new horse. Know that when you adopt a horse from us at All Seated in a Barn, we do our very best to provide you with success and provide you with the tools when you need the help.
My name is Brianna. I'm here with PathPoint, which is an organization for adults with disabilities. We help them get jobs in the community and go to different volunteer sites. Today is my first time out here. So far it's been awesome. The instructor has been great, introducing herself and explaining their mission here and the purpose of getting the animals they do. And I love all the animals so far. I love animals. So this has been awesome so far. Being at this company is the first time I heard about All Seated in a Barn. Our individuals started a partnership with them, so they currently volunteer here every Wednesday. The individuals always come back to program. They always talk about the animals and how friendly they are. They talk about how they love interacting with them, being able to feed them treats and just working with them and getting that awesome feel. My perspective, seeing the behavior the difference with them, a lot of our individuals have behaviors, and we've brought some individuals out here to volunteer just to see how they do, and it actually helped calm their behaviors. It helped, keep them engaged, being able to interact with the animals. They've said that it was soothing for them, so they do enjoy coming out here. It is really therapeutic for a lot of them.
My name is Mason, and I'm coming to pick up a horse, well, my first ever horse, because my mom has like a big property with a ton of horses, but I've never had my own, so it's very exciting for me. Told me she was getting a horse. I've wanted a horse for a while. Like, I asked for one not too long ago, and I didn't hear about it for a bit. And then she told me she was getting a horse, and if I would like to have it, and I was very excited for that, because of course I asked. And I didn't think I was actually gonna get one. But I'm not too experienced with riding, but I'm really excited to learn.
We have adopted out 11 total in the last 6 years. We like to bring them in and get them in better condition, and then I've adopted a couple out to students of mine. This one is going to be my son's horse. We're excited to see him transform. It's been an easy process. I mean, I like that we're saving horses, so that's the main thing.
So today we had horses came in today. So we have about 7 that came in. We have 2 Belgian drafts. So we're gonna let them decompress. So next week they might need to get their feet done. We do have 4 horses are gonna be rideable. We have Sherman, he is a pony. He was in training up in Texas. He's just ready to go to be consistent riding horses. We have Pat, he's a paint gelding. Same again, all these horses that came in into a stall needs to get started for training. Also have Nick. Nick is a buckskin. He's gated, so I don't know how to explain for gated. And then we also have Collins. Collins is a black gelding, and he's also ready to go back in training and having someone to be consistent riding. So we have 3 people to start riding them, and we're excited to work together. So this is Nick, the paint gelding. So Talia rescued him in April, and he was basically stepping on his collarbone. So Talia rescued him, and he was an outlaw at Texas, and they got him good shoes. It took him a long way to get some good shooting and some pads to get him more comfort. So I'm super excited to see who he is now, and we're going to see where his adoption. Is he going to go to a great home? And a lot of us are really excited to try him.
This is Morris. He is about 30 years old, just an old man, and he's quite spunky for being an old man. Before we were letting him out, his legs really were stocked up. Because he was standing too long. But they look good today. You look good, Morris. I just finished grooming him. He likes attention. Well, I know he came from the auctions. You're supposed to be going and running. Go on. You're on camera. Go do something. Go do something.
The best way to support us is always through donations, whether that be product that we need or monetary. And you can do that by joining our Patreon, going to the website, or visiting any of our social media platforms for links on the best ways to help us.